Senator Limmer, thanks for joining us today. First of all, can you tell me a little bit about the effects of the shutdown on the Judiciary budget? What are some of the, obviously, the immediate effects?
Well, the Judiciary received special compensation this year and was recognized to keep their funding going with the courts and the correction system. And so they do not have the same impact right now as the rest of the state.
And how does that make you feel as chair of the Judiciary Committee? What are some of the areas that perhaps may not be deemed critical down the road?
Many people believe, and it's clearly stated in the Constitution, the judicial system is a mandated system and service that must be kept open in the state of Minnesota. And so as chairman of the Judiciary Committee, I'm greatly relieved that at least the courts are not closed down. The courts are the very instrument that protects our civil liberties, gives people, even in this crowd, the opportunity to speak their piece without any condemnation by government. And it's vitally important that we keep the courts open and functioning. And of course, the Corrections Department is an instrument that carries out the orders of the court in criminal matters. And so it's vitally important that they have an adequate budget that continues no matter what.
Looking into the next legislative session, what do you anticipate with the revenues that we think will be coming in?
Well, it looks right now that we're getting a little gain on our revenue stream. The economy is slowly improving. It's not going to be making great, tremendous strides in one big fell swoop. I think the lessons learned from this session are probably that we should all calm down a little bit, realize how critical the economy is to the aspect of raising money for our government. And we do have a lot of services that the people rely on. Some people may say that those services are too far and have gone too deep. We continue to look at the budgets to see if it's an adequate funding. Are we spending too much? I think that's critical. But at the same time, I think the lessons learned is next year it won't be a full budget year. It'll be more supplemental. And we might be able to catch up on some things provided that the economy still improves.
Using your phrase, lessons learned, although we're still in the middle of the shutdown at this point, who knows if it's the middle, what do you think some of the lessons are that could be learned when this is all said and done?
I think the lessons learned is that we all have a role in government. The legislature has its role in representing the people. The governor has his role in the administration, administrating the policies that the legislature makes and that he agrees with in signing bills. And the Supreme Court, I think if they were going to say something, and I caution myself to not speak too clearly about what they would say, but I think they would basically say, I hope you guys can work it out because we don't want to dispute our favorite brothers and sisters on the other side of government.
Okay, Senator Limmer, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.